See, Duster has 18 ping. This user has no known aliases, 11 ping. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say this gentleman is Brazilian. Moose has 89 ping. So, good for the Peruvian players. Big Pooping has 168. Who's that?
The battle begins.
And cold snap, but ooh, great. Actually leaves Duster by himself. Not that it'll matter, but that holds him from getting a kill on a Moose. I thought Moose, even with the cold snap, might have just been in a lot of...
Definitely is, but, you know, he's better Arcane Supremacy.
I guess so. Cast bouncing around, Fissure there to block HFN in. The Blade Fury and the damage coming through. Lucent Beam is out. Hector one more shot and he'll eventually drop. Pico has Fade Bolt in just a moment. Can he claim the bounty? Is he gonna... Well, he's already south, so... Well, Pico,
he wanted the bounty.
You won't get it.
That's hilarious. He needed to... That's what Whisper's trying. Chasing Sexy Fat. I think Sexy Fat might be dead. Oh yeah, he looks dead.
Yeah, he's got a rolling death in a second. Quick kill. When you hide in the trees against Philip Chrysalix's bottle. And... Okay, Schofield clipped. He does have a TP. Throws a Fissure out and they'll get the bounty. The question is, will it matter? Meanwhile, Searing Chains is out onto Hiko. He'll grab the bounty. Chris Luck getting greedy with it. He was by that bounty rune. I'm not certain why he ended up stopping.
Gets the courier.
Yeah, so he gets the bounty, gets the courier, almost gets himself denied neutrals. He was really hoping to get
Sexy Fat.
The 3P. Sexy Fat dead again.
Yeah, Whisper's just choosing to
Coach me.
Hey, maybe he is. Ask him.
So, level 1 in the healing ward. He's only level 3, but again, this is a trialing for both of you. The experience split does not feel great. And another kill here, though. Run away or not, you've got a Maledict on you, and once you were low enough, it seemed like a for sure kill. Chris Luck, Sleight of Fist Searing Chains on a Murdoch. He does have the Remnants to work. Risk going in and overcommitting himself onto this Invoker.
That's pretty... Wow, he's going right in.
He will. Fissure comes in. He's got the help from Schofield. Slight comes through. Chris Luck gets the kill.
Far up, too. They're dead.
Defend. 3 heroes, 4 heroes now. Good tornado, and they get the kill on HFN. They'll look over at Murdoch as well as the Rubik, but 3 escape.
Oh, look at Whisper. He's looking for this kill on Sexy Fat.
K1, he's got the healing ward. He should be okay. They'll use the Stampede, and now the Remnant back down towards bottom. Chris Luck comes back, but he doesn't have any mana. I don't know if it will really matter. His abilities don't really cost that much. He'll pop the regen. Now he's got the bottle refilled and the regen working. Telekinesis is out. Fissure hits Sleight of Fist, Searing Chains, and they're going to grab another one on Hiko. They're looking for more. Murdoch's right here. Cold Snap comes through, but I mean, Chris Luck, he's got Chains in a second and another charge to work with.
Dire's middle tower is under middle tower.
Very nice from Beastcoast, honestly. These rotations from Chris Luck are to win this lane. I mean, they're so low level on Radiant. Oh, Moose. He's going to be the sacrifice, it looks like. Oh, no vision. Yeah, no vision from the Radiant here. He got Murdoch.
Yeah, he's in trouble. He's got Cask in a second, and he is stunned up. They can just get a Cask out, they'd be happy. This is going to bounce around pretty heavily. Over to the third hero. Chris Luck maybe thinking about going back in. The Fissure comes down, and they will get the kill on a Schofield. Searing Chains on a Duster. They look over and moves. So maybe staying a bit too long, but now here comes Whisper. Timber Chain kills off Hiko. Now looking over the Centaur as well as Duster. Chris Luck back to full health, full mana. And now let's go after the Jakiro. On him, Searing Chains, Ice Path for the Timber Chain. They've got a second, and this has just been non-stop back and forth.
Yeah, I think they basically need to avoid.
It would be interesting to see these teams split the series off the opposite server.
Yeah, I really would.
Kinesis in too deep, but here comes the Remnant. Throws down the Maledict with the cast. That's going to get up to maybe turn this. Echo Slam committed from Schofield. He gets the kill on HFN as well as Duster. Now they look over at Murdoch. The Ghost Walk, but heavily damaged. Timber Chain again. Down goes Hiko for time already.
I mean, look at Whisper. He can just tank tier 2s at this point. He's got so much net.
It's hard to get on these heroes. Tier Chains on a Murdoch. He doesn't have Ghost Walk. Trying to save the tier 2 tower. Sexy Fat comes in, but look at the damage Sexy Fat comes and takes. It is not easy to go up against Whisper. And Whisper's 4v1. Come get me. Because he's going to have the help, and he's going to get the kill here on a Sexy Fat. Actually, Chris Luck gets it. And it's sure they don't have to back off on it. Although I say that, Chris Luck.
He might have to use it. Oh no, that feels bad. Yeah, at least he's alive. Oh wow, H gets a kill on Schofield.
Yeah, he used the Eclipse for the Earthshaker. He's got Sexy Fat here to back him up, but Whisper now with the chase. Sexy Fat doesn't have a stun for a second. He does have the Blink Dagger, but with the Lucent Beam and the Hook Stomp, all of a sudden Whisper feels like he might be in too far. He's got Whirling Death. He has the Timber Chain to try and get some distance, but he's not hitting any trees. 1 strike, 2 strike, 3 strikes. He might have been out, but give up the chase, and they allow him to just Timber Chain out freeway.
He's such a hard kill without the Luna ult. If they had the Luna ult there, he almost certainly dies.
Take a look over at Blue. He's being spotted by Sexy Fat. Side of his Searing Chains on a 2, though. Here comes Whisper. Chakram down with the Whirling Death. Whisper gets the kill on a Sexy Fat. Hiko. He just has the totem, and that's about it. He's not going to live long enough to ever use it again. Whisper with the double kill. He continues to roll out of control. 7-0-2. So much time to come over, even if he is to get in a little bit of trouble.
Right, and he's still really hard to kill without a Vessel charge. I mean, you have a Vessel, but you don't have a charge.
Yeah, Ice Path, Tornado EMP. Schofield dies again. But here they come, and Vambrace is on the ground. That's Jakiro's Vambrace. We just picked that up. Omni Slash onto Hiko, and now another Ice Path is down. Still trying to survive. So, is that Vambrace still there, or did that get picked up by Moose? Oh, no, it's still there.
Hey, Schofield pings it. Free item, guys.
Radiant's bottom tower. Radiant's bottom tower.
It's always nice. Look at Chris Luck. He's so stoked to get a free Vambrace. Even though Mask of Madness is such a strong item. It's all about that Dom usually.
Dire are scanning.
Schofield's got a blink and he's smoked up.
Radiant's bottom
This could be disastrous for Midas.
Broken by Hiko. Great job with his positioning, waiting for them to come in, and he probably spotted that Schofield does have the blink, but he avoids the macro fire against the Slam down. Now the cast follows it up. Moves looking to set him into that Death Ward, and will do so. 3 heroes gone just like that.
Even with the really nice smoke breaking there from Hiko, it's an Earthshaker in the pit, man. You need to cancel his blink for one, but even then, like, the decision to go Roche is a difficult one against this hero. Very difficult. Good job from Beastcoast scanning the Roche, because a lot of the time, Sexy Fat.
Yeah, not only those 3 kills in the road.
Really patient too from Murdoch. He was holding the Vessel, so if he does Lotus, you can, of course, Vessel through the Lotus. For some reason, it doesn't reflect. I'm not sure why. Nice vision.
It's the Earthshaker. Behind him, though, is Chris Luck. They'll get the kill here on a Schofield. Again, Hiko gets one with Whirling Death. In the Ice Wall, though, that's Chris Luck in some trouble. Duster and Hiko end up going down. there from Hector, but that on side.
You're really okay with that if you're Midas. So you're playing up against... Scofield's got this Invis rune, so they're looking for something. Smoke out, though, from Midas. What's their timing? What are they trying to fight around here? Why do they smoke? Like, impersonation of an offlaner, basically? Like, here's what an offlaner should do.
Whisper going in, looking over to HFM, but the feeling token needs to go from Eco. Echo Slam from Schofield onto the Luna, as well as the Jakiro. Jakiro taking a lot of damage. Loose setting up for the Death Lord, and he's got it down. They'll get the kill on the Duster as well as Sexy Fat. Sexy Fat's Husk. Yes. And the Low Sword Telekinesis on both Kiko as well as Chris Lock. We're popping BKB, but he's already low on health. Trying to get away, and gets over the edge. Echo Slam is in from Schofield. Takes out Sexy Fat, but there's the Eclipse. Trade 1 for 1, now make it 1 for potentially 2. Lose is gone. They buy back on Hiko. 2 for 2 so far. Ice Path lands onto the Timber as well as the Jug. And well, they'll take out Whisper. Lose Duster. HFN still trying to manfight on this one. Chris Law could turn this around, but Hector, he doesn't have Omnislam. He's got Abyssal in just 10 seconds, and Murdoch getting right click down to just 3 health. He gets
Ooh, got a regen.
That was really close. Hiko, slight and gone again. Can't believe he got out of that.
Because it's Schofield to buyback, Hiko did die back, which means if East Coast wanted to go Roche, they'll get it. Ooh, good is the problem. It's just so good.
Bissell out of this Rubik, and the hook stop misses. And the Blade Fury, they'll steal it. Use the Stampede. They've got the Lucid Beam down. Omnislash committed to the Centaur, but it bounces over to the neutrals. Meanwhile, HFN kills off Schofield. Telekinesis onto the Jug. They look over at this Timbersaw. His been heals up. Blade hook stop from Sexy Fat's Husk. And now the Ice Path with the Eclipse. Not 1, but 2. As Whisper goes down, and HFN with the triple kill. They also found Chris Locke. Can they continue to follow him up? Smite with the damage coming in. Murdoch behind him. Forces the BKB. They're going to stay with him.
There's 2 remnants. He should be fine. Oh, he goes right on top of the other one.
For Hiko, and now another rail. Oh!
What?
What a god!
Whisper sees them.
Pressure comes in, Abyssal Blade used on a Sexy Fat. Echo Slam flies through. They've used the Eclipse. They'll look for the damage. They'll try to get this kill. They'll take out Schofield, losing Sexy Fat. HFN beats Hector in the 1v1 as he's standing also in the Macro Pyre, and a triple kill for HFN as they finish off Whisper. 4v5 still, and they are coming away the victor.
Look at this damage.
Using Beam, Telekinesis. Uses gun, and they'll continue through the repair kit. Try and get this tower, but Murdoch searing chains as well as the Remnant. He's got 1 and now 2 gone. Duster and Murdoch hit the deck. Chris Hawk was low, but he comes back into this. They'll buy back on Murdoch. Death Ward, do they have the damage to kill off HFN? He needs to survive. He's got the Divine Rapier into the BKB. Can he get away with this one? No, he can't. The Divine Rapier on the deck. Oh dear.
Oh boy.
Maybe an overzealous play. And now they'll find Hiko. Strike coming through. Murdoch, he just bought back. Timber chain across. Schofield's here. BKB's been popped. They need to leave.
He's just so fast with this neutral item he has.
Now the flip. Tornado Ice Wall with the EMP. Meteor's down onto Schofield. But doesn't get the kill. They've got Luna back alive. And they clean these heroes up. Sexy Fat, 2-man stun, but not on Hector. Hector with the Divine Rapier as well as the leveler. The Eclipse comes in. Whisper getting low. Omnislash bouncing around. And Luna dead once again. They take out Murdoch, and that is looking like all she wrote for this game, unfortunately. And yeah, Duster calls GG. Beastcoast will split the series 1-1.
Well, I mean, if you're Beastcoast, you're happy you secured a win. If you're Midas, I think you're